Okay, it's probably the funniest novel of all time.
Okay. Well, what weird that we had GoPro flew us into Vail to do the city council.
Oh, really?
We went to Vail Tuesday, came back on Wednesday, stuff like that.
All right, so I said Man in Full. That's Tom Wolfe. He wrote a novel it's not a good Netflix show, unfortunately, even though David E. Kelly made it. But the novel is
Amazing.
very good.
Thank you.
Have you read A Confederacy of Dunces?
I've not.
Okay, it's probably the funniest novel of all time.
Awesome. Thank you.
He's a hot dog vendor in New Orleans.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like so Will Ferrell. It's famously been like one of the great novels that's never been adapted. And they try to get Will Ferrell in it, he would be perfect for it. So Ignatius, it's like he's a Michael Scott character. He's like, but sort of like a nerdy, like loser who's not aware that he's a nerd. He's like a Dwight Schrute, Michael Scott mix.
Okay. Yeah.
It's incredible. It's one of the funniest novels of all time.
Awesome.
I don't just want to do novels. What else are you reading these days? What do you like? Because you're actually, character aside, you seem like a.
I do like to read. Yes. What am I reading? I mean, I love nonfiction.
Like
primarily. I
like self-help stuff.
Self-help stuff. I love biographies.
All right, which of these haven't you read that jump out at you? Because I know you probably, I've heard you reference most of them, so I know you read a bunch.
Yeah. I haven't read.
Can you use mine, Joan? Okay.
I haven't read Mastery.
Oh,
Do you have Mastery?
I think that's his. This goes to what we're talking about. I think it's his best one.
Yeah.
Here, take Mastery. Mastery is incredible.
Thank you.
Yes. It's about apprenticeships, and which obviously that was sort of our relationship. It talks about like getting to the inside of stuff, like. And then this is the first book where, what I was really impressed by working on it, because I was the research assistant, is he's like, all my books have been about dead people. So he's like, I'm gonna interview living masters for so he's like, I want to try that.
Yeah.
So like, I got to watch one of the best people at a thing try to do it a different way. Like, That's cool. James Harden tries to add something to his game every offseason. It was like fascinating to watch, because I not just got to watch him decide to do it and then research the people, but then I had to listen and transcribe all the interviews.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like I was watching him spend hours and hours interviewing all these great people. It's my favorite.
Does he live in Texas?
No, he lives in LA.
Oh, lives in LA. Okay.
Yeah, in Los Feliz. What else might you like?
I'm getting married, so maybe 7 Principles.
Yeah.
Or is that for?
No, it's good. I'm trying to think what I would actually say is the best marriage one. What do we have? Might be over here.
Magic.
When are you getting married?
2026.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Big wedding or small wedding?
100 people.
All right.
Um,
We have some inside. I would do this. I like Sue Johnson. That's probably my favorite relationship. She's great.
I don't think I've ever read a relationship book.
What the fuck am I doing? Did I break both things at the same time? That's insane.
This is Ethan Hawke. Wow.
Yeah, the actor. It's a Pete Carroll gave me that book.
Really?
Yeah, when I spoke to the Seahawks one year, they had me come up. He had just bought this book for all the players, and he's like, "You want one?" I was like, "Okay." And then it's really good. I don't know why it's in psychology though. It shouldn't be.
Matter of fact, I-
Yeah, I guess so. That's
What's it like talking to when you're talking to NFL teams? How do you get
I do,
what's your
because
mindset?
they're not interested in you at all. They're not just at work.
Yeah.
They're at school.
Yeah.
And it's like the teacher's like, today we got a guest speaker. They're like,
Right.
oh,
Yeah.
They're tired,
Uh-huh.
and then they're like, we're not in college anymore. What's this motivational bullshit? You know what I mean? So, yeah, someone they were like, they are in the military, there's this expression, voluntold, like they were voluntold to be there.
Yeah.
And then, so it's like, they don't want a fucking performance.
Right.
Like, think of like 3 things that they can take away and apply and like get in and get out.
Yeah.
That's like what they're, you're not the main act. They're not excited for you to be there. So like, that's definitely, the coaches on the other hand, great audience.
They love it, yeah.
But the
Yeah,
players
who are your most engaged audiences?
coaches are definitely one. I mean, so this fall last fall I did like some theaters where it was like, I mean, I'd done theaters before, but it's always been like part of an event or like a conference. Or whatever. This is the first one where it's like fans of mine that like,
Right.
and so that was a really unique experience. That was
Yeah.
different. It was also weird because it was like, oh, I can't just be like, here's an introduction to,
Yeah.
because like that's why they already heard that. They
Sort of
wouldn't
like
be there.
you don't have the surprise element. It's sort of like
So you have to do you have to do a new act basically.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that was cool.
Yeah. And are you doing like an hour on stage?
I was, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I did like a 45-minute meet and greet, like Q&A, and then an hour, and then an hour of Q&A.
Cool.
So it was a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a lot of. That must be exhausting.
it was.
Yeah.
It was a lot. Trying to think what else you might like. What philosophy stuff?
I mean, I love Stoicism. I love Nietzsche. I love Churchill.
Where? Oh, Churchill and Son? Yeah, that's a book about Churchill and his son, Randolph. Like, Churchill had a shitty dad. He tried to be a pretty good dad, wasn't the best, and his son sucked. And so it's like, it's kind of like a look at like, well, I think it's like, why do so many, I'm sure a lot of the kids at your boarding school, even though their parents had it was not good.
No, yeah.
And it's kind of a look at that. And I mean, Churchill's like, there's this sad letter that Churchill writes to his dad where he's like, they send him away to this like boarding school.
Yeah.
And he's like writing this letter where he's like, Dad, I heard you were like across the street from the boarding school and you didn't even like pop in.
Yeah.
Like he had those like British parents where they're like, see you once a day, or whatever,
Yeah.
Or like, we'll be gone for 6 months. Like,
Yeah, it seems like there's that formula of like generational wealth and then not paying attention to the kids.
Yes.
Is not a good formula.
Yeah, someone I know was like, your house can't be so big that your kids can't hear you yelling at them.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, hilarious.
But it's actually a really good book. I liked it.
I like Taoist philosophy. I've been interested in like Buddhism. Zen
Have you read Why
Buddhism.
Buddhism is True?
No.
Get that by Robert Wright.
What's that one?
He's like an right, the yellow one right in front of you.
Ah.
He's like an evolutionary psychologist, journalist, but practicing Buddhist.
Cool.
It's really good. I like it a lot.
Do you meditate?
No,
No.
not really. I like walks. and
You're a
stuff.
runner.
Yeah.
What? I got into running this year. It's
Is that in character or not in character?
no.
No. Would the character run, or I feel like the character is like just flawlessly in shape all the time, but never. Like the California
tan
Surfer
and-
bro that
yeah,
never
yeah,
actually.
yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
how is this possible? You eat fast food all the time.
just burritos.
Yeah. Just
yeah.
burritos,
Yeah,
exactly.
Just ripped.
But just like, yes, exactly. But never has stepped foot in a gym.
Yeah. It's always so frustrating when you see those guys.
Yes.
I remember when I taught surfing, there were some guys like that who were just like, had like Brad Pitt and Fight Club
Yes.
physiques, and you're like,
What is that?
He's like, I want to be the captain of a boat. And I'm like, that sounds awesome. But yeah, I did my first marathon this year.
Nice.
That was
Have you read What I Talk About When I Talk About Running?
no. This one's good.
He has a book also called The Novelist as a Vocation. It's all about like sort of the creative act. That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
But he's a famous novelist, but also a famous runner. So in this book he does like the actual marathon to Athens.
Oh, he does?
He
That's
does
cool.
that, which
Yeah.
I'm gonna do in July.
Is that an event?
No, I'm just doing it.
You're just doing it.
Yeah,
That's cool.
He's setting it all up.
Yeah. That's
Well, I'm going to attempt to do it.
Yeah.
We'll see if it happens.
That's really cool. Let's see.
Pete was just here.
Yeah, I love
You were
Pete.
great on his podcast.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Oh, your email was so nice. Yeah.
Oh, I was like, wait, is that who I think?
Yeah.
I was like, did he have the guy from Nickelback on? Like, cause
I know. Maybe you'd have some good advice on this. Like, I chose Chad Kroger.
yeah,
Because as a joke.
it's
'cause
the funniest name.
Yeah, I didn't think it would
Yeah.
become my stage name.
Yeah.
Do you think it's worth? This is probably just
Yeah.
a big question, but sticking with it
Or
or
changing it.
changing? Because people just know me as Chad.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm kind of just Chad now.
Yeah.
Do I stay? Or my real name's Tom Allen. Do I go Chad Allen?
I think Chad Allen's pretty good.
You think Chad Allen?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I don't know. Chuck Klosterman has this amazing article about Nickelback.
Yeah.
Have you read it?
No.
He's like, what must this guy's like? He did something where he went to like a Nickelback and then like a Puddle of Mud concert in the same night or
Uh-huh.
something. And he's just like, what must this guy? Because he was like, at the show, everyone loved them. He's
Yeah.
like, there's 20,000 people that love it. They sold millions of albums. And then he was like contrasting with the like. There was a while like where they would go and do like the radio interviews in the morning, and the DJs would like shit on him and like
Yeah.
you know like. And he's just like, what's this guy's life? Like, he just performs for like 20,000 screaming fans, and then he has to go like take shit from some like, you know, like DJ in Illinois, you
Yeah.
know, and like the disorientation of like what when your thing is commercially successful but critically sneered at,
I know.
like what that if you ever meet people that are like that, you find it's like it's a very like potent. It's not good for you.
I'm sure. Have you ever
It makes-
met him?
I haven't met him. I've met people like that where like
Yeah.
they have like a, why don't people get
Yeah.
like they're it really burns them that their public perception is not matching their
Totally.
yeah
I bet, and I've always felt that that's the path for a lot of like our icons.
yeah
This like Keanu, they start
Yes.
out loved,
yeah
then they're made fun of relentlessly for like 5-6 years, and then they're just beloved. They're
Yeah.
like Keanu, Nicolas Cage.
Yep.
I honestly feel like Nickelback is having a bit
think
of a
it'll come around?
resurgence where people are like kind of like, no, Nickelback.
some-
Nickelback is sick.
I walked by this there's a skate park like down there, and I walked by it this like a couple years ago, but they were listening to Puddle of Mud
Yeah.
and, like it was on the radio,
Yeah.
and then I realized like they were, because these were kids much younger, they were coming to it without any cultural baggage
Yeah.
of like it not being cool,
Right.
and so they were just able to listen to it,
Yeah.
and then you go, oh yeah, that's how it should be. In the
Yeah.
same way that like I loved like 80s rock that my parents probably thought was like
Horrible.
cock rock, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah,
and then because like, but I didn't know, or like all the after a certain point, all the sort of reviews and whatever, it fades away, and it's just like you hear it and you like it or not.
Mm-hmm.
So there's probably something like that with Nickelback. Although it is weird. Then there's also like a valley where like you sort of go through a cultural irrelevancy, and then you get rediscovered again. And I wonder if
Yeah.
some of those bands from the '90s are in that like kind of wilderness.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard from them because of the name?
No, we reached out. I've heard he talked about it with Mario Lopez.
Oh, really?
I think that's his real name. He seemed like he was like he didn't seem bothered by it at all. We went to a show, like he
Yeah.
did an acoustic set.
Yeah.
He had so much swag. Honestly, he's up there. He's like yeah, I love you ladies. Yeah, he's a rock star. And no, I'd love to do something with them. Actually, we were almost going to, but then COVID hit.
Oh yeah.
But Live Nation was gonna set it up.
That's hilarious.
I love war books.
Oh, you do? Well, Robert,
Yeah.
Greene, so after you do Mastery, read the
Yeah.
32 Strategies of War.
Okay.
That's
yeah.
his like sort of strategy book. That's very good.
Yeah.
If
I got this one.
you must.
Are you
When
into it?
Pete was here, I was like going through, and he was like, I don't want it. He was like, I'll send you the video when it's up. But he was like, I'm never gonna read that book. Like he was just like, it was like hilarious. He
He's very
just shit
selective.
on all the books.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's just- it was like a different side. Sometimes like, because Pete seems so like nice and spiritual, and then sometimes like the comic side of him comes out,
Oh,
and
yeah,
it's
yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah. I feel like he definitely has to have a little bit of an edge to him
Yes.
to like be as successful as he is.
He's the best.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what other war books you might like.
Are you World War II?
I think I'm more of a Civil War
Interesting.
person, but
Yeah.
I've read many World War II books. I'm doing like some Vietnam stuff right now, so I'm reading like lots of all the Vietnam books.
Art of War. Yeah, I haven't. I'd love to get into some Civil War stuff.
Okay, so the best Civil War writer is Ambrose Bierce. I think we solved this problem. I don't know why we're back at this one. But Ambrose Bierce lived in Auburn, but was a Civil War writer. He wrote what's probably the best / most famous short story of all time, other than what's the most dangerous game? No, you know if you read The Occurrence at Owl Creek Bridge, it's this very famous story about a guy being hung. I won't read, but you should go home and Google it because it's like you're like, oh, this is like the greatest short story of all time, and it's one of his Civil War stories.
He lived in Auburn, California.
Yeah, he lived in Auburn. He's from somewhere else, but then he moved to Auburn, and then like when it was sort of gold rushy territory. But weirdly, Ambrose. So he wrote this thing called The Devil's Dictionary, which is all these kind of like clever one-line. Like if you've almost certainly seen a bunch of his quotes before. A lot of them are attributed to Mark Twain. They were kind of contemporaries. But his father's name was Marcus Aurelius Bierce.
Really?
Yeah, and then his uncle's name was Lucius Verus Bierce, which was Marcus Aurelius' brother. So they named.
That's cool.
And he was like a sort of interesting stoic guy, but he's great.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably enough. You don't want to take that many more home.
Dude, I'm pumped.
All right.
This is awesome. Thank you so much.
Of course. I read a lot. It's sort of my job. You can't write without reading. For almost 15 years now, once a month, I send out an email with my favorite book recommendations for that month. Books that I've been reading, books that I've been going through, books that changed my life, that inspired me, that I think connect to what's happening in the world. And you could sign up right now at ryanholiday.net/reading list.